So there was an incident called Blue on Blue, wherein the Russian air defense shot down its own helicopters and aircrafts, largely because the training data on which the AI was trained was outdated. So the AI did not recognize older Soviet aircrafts, and therefore which so the friendly versus enemy classification was incorrect. There was sensor spoofing, wherein Ukrainian electronic warfare fed false radar signals, and the Russian AI essentially trusted the spoof data that was fed to it, and the systems essentially relied too heavily on the sensor input without sufficient cross verification. There was a human override error because the AI was programmed in a way that once there is a lock on, humans could not prevent firing. And so essentially full autonomy, and there was no time for human verification. All of this is worth $1.77 billion in losses, and just like 1 year of AI in defense tech. Now, I am not saying for a moment that AI is not critical in defense systems. Is this like a collateral that will happen, or is there a way to reduce this as we move forward?
I think this kind of collateral will happen when you don't have the time and the resources to test something fully before you put it out there. And that usually happens when you're in a war scenario, right? But in the case of non-war scenario, and where technology is being developed with lot of thought on it, I mean, we can reduce the collateral to to as much as possible, right? But
It will exist.
yeah, absolutely. I don't see it. I
Not
mean,
being there.
yeah, it's like the internet, right? There was the dark side to it, right? You cannot have the bright without the dark.
Where do you see, Kiran, the world moving on control? When I say control, the overall control on the technology, because thus far, advancement in technology meant control over economics. Now, advancement in technology seems to be moving towards control on economy, infrastructure, and every national asset that you would probably have, and control on decision making, lives of people, end to end. Because if you control technology, which essentially makes the other nation incapable to even sustain a war, then or forget sustaining a war, sustain the country for a day, which is cyber warfare, then isn't that too much of concentration of power in a few hands?
I mean, we're assuming few hands, but I think AI, I would say AI is a fundamental shift, right? It's going to change everything, industrial, internet, AI generation. We're going to fundamentally shift everything, and I think the world is understood. It is going to be about energy crisis, and they're building more and more energy to satisfy this intelligence that is going to come. So the way I envision a future is, do you remember the days we used to have a floppy disk, which used to have like 460 KB or something, and then 1 MB on a floppy disk, right? 20 years later, you have 1 terabyte you can store 1 terabyte of all your things in
a micro SD
in a
card.
phone.
Yeah.
Let's go start there, right? Do you remember a phone number? Do you remember anything?
No.
Huh? The same thing will happen in intelligence. Right? There's no difference, right? 20 years from now, intelligence will be outsourced. Whether you like it, you don't like it, whether it is defense intelligence, whether it is intelligence, will be outsourced, because that is the thing with AI, right? It is such a fundamental shift, and it is faster, better, smarter. Might not work every time with bad training models, but you know, it will evolve to get there. So yeah, I would say the we are starting that journey now, right? So year one. So
Year zero.
yeah, we're still in year zero, I would say, right? 20 years down the line, the computing power required, the power required, the energy required to actually sustain these size of systems is going to be humongous. So there's a Maslow's scale of civilizations. Have you ever read that one? Right.
No.
So they say, if you can harness the entire energy of your planet, you're a level 1 civilization.
Yeah.
If you harness the entire power of your star, then you become a level 2 civilization. So we are a 0.7 as of today,
Yes.
close to a 0.7, right? There's a 0.3 where we are not yet harnessed energy of our planet, right? So all the race of the people is going to be AI and robotics to cover that to cover that gap. And so what are human beings going to do? I would say there will be a huge divide. I don't know, maybe universal salaries will come into place. Governments, instead of calling it welfare, they'll call it salaries, whatever you want to call it, right? But there will be the next generation is the key is definitely not going to be the jobs we are doing today. I can guarantee you that. I can't imagine what jobs will be there then, but it's definitely not what is today, right? So humanity will shift towards that, so that then the governments and the top 10 companies will own everything, will own the key infrastructure points, right?